So the first time I did this, I actually had the audio off, so here we go, take two. Alright, so I'm Jared. Welcome to our website. I'm the project leader here. And if you go to our website, you will see first the banner, then you got a logo, then you got an event banner. Further down, you got search bar, some tags. You got a featured box where the admin can feature a certain candle if he wants to. Then you got all the candles down here. And if we have more candles, there'd actually be a pagination bar here. But there's only 20. It paginates at around 24, I think. And just some clarifications before we get too deep into all of this. As far as stuff coded by us, everything is coded by us except for user accounts. We added some stuff onto it, but the user accounts are actually generated by a gem called device. We figured there's no point in reinventing the wheel, and it's a lot more secure this way, we believe. But everything else, totally us, took a lot of time. Even adding stuff to the users took a lot of time. Anyways, so we'll start with the event. So if we go to the event, well, let me log out first. I'm currently logged in, but we'll change that. So if we go to an event, we see the event banner first of all, then you see the event title and the event description. And then you see some candles that the admin has added to an event. He can change these on the admin page, as we'll see. Going back to the home page, we got the feature candle again. We'll go ahead and click on, actually no, we'll use the search bar. We're gonna find Mario, shows up here. So if we go to Mario, we got candle description, price, some tags that's attached to it. You can add them to your cart. We won't do that just yet though. Then you can also create reviews, but we're not logged in because we don't want unlogged in people creating reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and log in real quick. I'm going to go ahead and log in as the admin, so we'll actually see some extra information on the page. That's okay. Go ahead and go to this one. So now I got a review form, and give it a review too, because I don't know if you like it very much. And we'll just go ahead and copy and paste this. Now we got bag candle. So if we're admin, we can see who the review is created by, and we also have edit and delete links. A user himself will have an edit and delete link if he's created the review. If not, it'll just show like a normal review without all this extra stuff. So from here, we can delete reviews. And it actually does that without reloading the page. We use Ajax in order to submit the request, but also just change the page using JavaScript. So it saves a lot of time. While we're here, we can also report reviews. I don't like these reviews. I think they're bad. I'm gonna report them. We'll see those later. But just know that low flag turns red, once again, Ajax request, when you report it. And there's got a little slideshow up here you can click through. Then now we're gonna add some to our cart though, even though we think they're bad. And so now we're over here on the cart, and if we wanna check out, we can go ahead and enter our address, which I'd rather not do, but I'll explain to you what would happen. So step one, we enter our address, make sure all the required fields are filled in, and then it'll submit it to Lob. Lob is a tool that allows us to verify if an if an address is actually shippable, because we wouldn't want our client shipping to an unshippable address. That would just be dumb. So we verify that first. Secondly, if that is verified, the user will then be redirected to PayPal, where he can enter his payment information. Once he confirms his payment information, he'll be redirected back to our website, where he confirms his payment, and then the payment is executed only once he confirms it on our website. So that's how that works. If we go to our profile, we can edit our account, and once again, these are just admin links. You normally wouldn't see those. We can edit our account. Go here. You can either change your password, cancel your account, and yeah. But we don't want to do that because this is the admin account. So then from here, you have your orders. They're either processing or shipped. Processing means you purchased it, but it has not been shipped out by the admin yet. Once the admin actually ships the item, process it, everything, it will be marked under here. So you can expect to have that delivered soon. And that sums it up for the user experience on our website, for the most part. Also on here, more Ajax. Bam. We'll delete that. But now let's go to the admin page. So this is where stuff gets juicy. So there's a lot of links here. There's a lot of process, but it's a lot of not repeated, but similar stuff. So first of all, you can create a candle. So you got pictures you can add, tags you can add. Then the fun thing about pictures is if you actually try to upload one, it'll show quick previews, so that way you remember what you're uploading. And you also enter the name, normal price, stock, and everything like that. Once you do that, you just submit the candle, and then it'll be created. Then we also have users, where you can delete users, manage them, whatever you want to do. And you can create tags, view all the tags. Over here, if you click on a tag page, it'll actually show all the candles that are tagged with that one. And in this example, blue, even though none of those are blue. Once again, this is, or I don't think I've said this, all this data on here is just sample data. We just need something to fill the site so that it looks good to other people. But our client himself is a startup, so we haven't really received many images yet. But we still feel like putting in data, that way you can actually test the site like it would actually be working. So all these images are just stock images that we've either found or created. And eventually, our client will implement his own images. But anyway, so then we also have deals. So deals weren't as obvious as the event. Deals is what puts things on sale. So this sale, well, it did have more items on sale earlier, but I deleted them. And it puts the second piece candle to $1. See? Got it here, $1. Pretty cheap, right? And those can have more than one candle, obviously. And this will just tell you when it starts and ends. You can edit it here. We can add more candles just by clicking the little link here. We'll make this one price $23 because that's a bad sale. We'll make it $1. And bam, now we got Final Fantasy on there. And so, going back to the admin page here. And so that's what a deal is. Just put stuff on sales from one point in time to another point in time. So the admin can make sales in advance, but not activate them yet because he sets a begin and end date. Now we have the events. You already saw the one event. So if you just go here again, we got edit and delete button. We can edit it if we want to, but I'm not feeling like editing it right now. Or you can view all the events. Similarly, we have features. You saw the feature on the front page. We can create a new feature, view all the features. Currently, it's just the one. But we also have admin settings. So admin settings, it's just individual things like the sales tax rate or the shipping fee. And you can edit those real quick. But we'll keep it as is because we don't really want to change that. So this is where stuff gets a bit more juicy. The admin can see orders, processing, and shipped. Currently, no orders have been made, so there isn't really much to see here. But if there was, the admin would be able to see the address for an order, and he would be able to see the items in the order. And once he's finished processing that, he can mark it as shipped, and then it would appear under this category. Similar page, this is reviews. See here, submitting an Ajax request to just render the reported and unreported reviews. So here's those reviews we reported earlier. And, well, we can either approve the review or delete the review. Really just depends on what you want to do, actually. I'm going to choose to delete this one since it's vulgar, very. And then I'm just going to approve this one because I think it sounds nice. And now we've processed all of our reported reviews. Then got unreported over here. And now everything's fine and dandy. So I think that sums up the admin page. And that's about it there. And other things on the site that you should know. We actually developed the site mobile first. So all of this was actually designed for a mobile browser. So I just had my iPhone out, or we had our iPhones out. We programmed stuff, made it look good based on that. And we actually scaled it up for the desktop, added in things like the navigation bar up here. And as far as the database goes, there's actually, you've probably noticed there's probably a lot of items on here. You can see the images here. I made a database diagram that has the deals, events, candles, features, tags, reviews, orders, users, everything. A lot of different stuff interconnecting. You have some direct relationships, some indirect relationships. It's quite the learning experience putting this together. Then you probably noticed also we have a lot of pages, 42 of them to be exact. Takes a while, but it was good. And just some other stuff on the site. As far as our development tools go, we used Cloud9 AWS, or AWS Cloud9. We did this because it allows us to run the project just in the cloud on an EC2 machine, EC2. And it also allows us to collaborate, kind of like how Google Docs does, at the same time. And we can access it from any computer. It doesn't really matter what kind of computer it is, as long as it has a web browser and an internet connection. So that made development a lot easier. Let me think. Anything else? That pretty much sums up the website. That sums up the website as it is currently. We, of course, are planning to add some more features and maybe iron out some bugs that may appear. One feature that we plan to add is submenus. We've actually added submenus already, partially. What submenus do, if I can find the models here, see, they're added in. So submenus, they're actually visible on mobile. If you go to the navigation menu, and you go candles, then it'll display all the submenus, and then maybe a submenu inside of that. Then eventually you're going to see a tag, and it'll link you to the tags page. Definitely check that out on mobile, and just check out the mobile site in general. It looks really nice. And that was actually one of the things our client really wanted. He wanted to make it easy for people to find his candles, so submenus does that job. Also, another thing for the future is a newsletter. He wants to be able to send out maybe like a monthly newsletter showcasing certain stuff. So we're going to add a checkbox to ask the user if he wants to sign up for the newsletter, and then we'll try to figure out a way, or the best way, for our client to send a mass email out to a lot of people. He'd also like to add a little blog. That way maybe users could view a post from him every now and then. So we definitely have future plans in mind. However, we think we have a presentable website right now. Do need to iron out a couple bugs, but overall we're satisfied with our product, and so is our client. He really likes what we've done with it. Anyways, that pretty much sums up the site. There's a lot to it. Went over it really quick. I will link the code, submit the whole project, of course. I'll put this on a dedicated server. That way it's always up, even if I'm not developing it. And so you guys will be able to view it on mobile and desktop. And also, I will put the username and password for the admin account. That way you can check out the admin page and everything. All right, thank you for watching. Hope you consider us. And also, if you're wondering why it's just me, kind of doing this a bit late, and it's really hard to get 4 team members together if we all have a job. So I figured as project leader, it'd be best if I just do it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day.